Hello, everyone. It's Deb Floros for Jesse James Beads. The December 2025 Magical Mystery Bead Box is an ode to Andy Warhol. I am crazy about his works, all of the beautiful colors that he uses, and look at this box. There are some amazing contents here. Of course, inspirational as always. I think everyone will love working with this. I'm going to use the endangered species strand as well as one of the bead mixes, the blue tomato Campbell's mix. And I think these two together are going to be great. So these are the beads. Absolutely spectacular little stones. I'm going to throw in some 11-0 seed beads, and I've got some memory wire. I'm going to make a simple memory wire bracelet with the proper memory wire tools. And I'm just going to do about 3 coils of memory wire for a bracelet. Now, to string beads on is very, very simple, but you do need to create a safe way for your beads not to come off of your bracelet. So I do coils with the memory wire finishing pliers by Beadalon. I just do 2 or 3 coils, and if you find that you didn't get a hold of the tip of the wire well enough with those round nose pliers, you can use some chain nose pliers to push the end inward and do a little squish to make sure that your memory wire is properly closed off at the end with no pokey tip of the wire. I'm going to start my piece with some 11-0 seed beads, and I'm going to use them throughout the whole design. So I'm going to start with 3 of them, and these are beautiful Toho seed beads. Then, because we have so many colors to choose from, I'm just going to randomly string on these little sweet stone rondelles. They are gorgeous. So I'm going to pick a color, then add 3 more seed beads. And when you use seed beads, you're not only creating some continuity, but you're also spacing out those beads, creating some dimension, and you are allowing yourself to not use all of those beads so that you'll have some left over for other things. Now, from this mix, I'm going to use just a couple of things. I'm eyeballing those sparkly pink beads. I pulled all of those out. And basically what I'm doing is adding a section of seed beads and the little stone rondelles, and I'm pulling them all the way down to the bottom, and I'm just randomly picking up the different colors. Now, it's random, but I'm also mindful of what color I use last, so I don't put 2 pink ones next to each other, etc. So once I get some of those beads on, I'm going to go ahead and do a section of those sparkly beads. Now, I feel like Andy Warhol would feel really good about using those sparkly beads on this bracelet. So I'm going to put one of those on, and then I'm going to do something that you can do with a memory wire bracelet. You can add some dangles. So I'm going to create dangles with those sparkly beads. So I'm stringing some on and then creating dangles out of others. So I'm wire wrapping a ball end head pin with a ball end head pin, and I'm just doing like 3 wraps or so around that beautiful bead, trimming off my excess. And then I'm going to put, after my first sparkly bead, 1 seed bead, then string on my dangle, then another seed bead, and then another one of the sparkle beads strung onto the memory wire. And I'm just doing a total of 4 of the beads on the memory wire and 3 dangles in between them. So it's a little section of sparkle. And the trick that I used was just to create that one section and then go and add more seed beads and stone rondelles. And then I'm going to add another section of those beautiful beads. Look at them on the other side of the bracelet. So essentially, if I'm wearing it, it's going to fall so that one set of sparkle beads is going to be on one side of my wrist and one set of sparkle beads will be on the other. So it's just kind of pretty, kind of fun. I love that this box is fun. So there's nothing better than taking the fun beads and creating a fun bracelet. And I've spared you all of the length of time that it takes to string on all of the seed beads and the rondelles, but That's the easy part. I wanted you to see the fun parts, the maybe somewhat different parts that you might do. So there I'm looking at the spacing of that next section of the sparkle beads. So I'm just doing the exact same pattern, but you'll see it's going to kind of go on either side of your wrist there. So you can decide if you want your section to be just a single one, you want it more centrally located, maybe you want more of them, you want to use all of them for your piece, maybe you want to space them out differently, completely up to you. But I like making dangles to put onto memory wire. I think it just elevates your design a little bit. Memory wire bracelets are so much fun to make, but this just adds an added element of artistry and fun. So I've got both sections, and then I'm just going to fill up the rest of this memory wire with that same pattern of seed beads and stone beads. And I'm trying to make sure I'm using every color, every type of stone that is included in that stone strand. That's probably my favorite thing in the box is this endangered species strand. It's so very, very cool. But there are so many other things, and I'm going to get to a point here where I'm going to need to decide where I'm going to end. So I'm going to end and I'm going to trim off some of that memory wire with a memory wire cutter. Please don't use your other cutters to trim off your memory wire. Use a special memory wire cutter. You will wreck your other cutters. So I'm going to leave about 3/4 of an inch at the end of my piece, and then I'm going to come back with those finishing pliers, putting that very tip of the memory wire in between the barrels and using the tool to twist and create a coil. And again, if your little piece of wire isn't quite in sync with the coil, you can use some chain nose pliers to fix that up. And you want that little coil to curve inwards. You could also do them outwards if you prefer. Look at that. I love how there's two sections of those beautiful sparkle beads. And with all that other color, this bracelet's fun. Let's do one more thing. Let's pull a couple beads out of this mix and put them at our ends. So where we created those coils, let's add beads to them. I like to do that with memory wire bracelets. Just add some little dangly fun. And rather than using the same beads, I'm going to pick these beautiful, big, faceted glass beads. They're in this beautiful shade of blue, adding more color, more fun. You'll just want to make a little bit of a larger loop with your round nose pliers to make sure it can fit over your coil. So I'm actually wire wrapping directly onto those end coils. And, that's an option if you want. You can also attach them with jump rings. So if you create the dangle, do a little wire wrap dangle, you could always attach it with a jump ring if you're more comfortable with that. Trimming off my excess, now I've got these two beautiful blue dangles, also adding some interest and movement to this piece. A true Andy Warhol tribute bracelet. Thank you so much for watching. You can join and have such a fun time monthly with the Jessie James Beads Magical Mystery Bead Box. Go to jessiejamesbeads.com. Thanks so much for watching.